Are you happy? I am Efthymius. I had to take a second first breath on planet Earth in order to communicate the four missing books of Egonect. Egonect will change the world. Egonect is available at Amazon. Whisper 1678. Above everything else, though, the most accurate and necessary question and challenge that burns within our imagination should be is for us to discover the reason or the way as to why and how Mr. Death came to our life and by whose authority and help sneaked into our beautiful living world. Whisper 1679. By what power or whose authority does this flesh-eating, disgusting but sometimes welcomed monster, Mr. Death, become involved in our earthly life and dares to touch the untouchable, meaning the earthly, since in reality Mr. Death is just a nothing, but in the end still is able to grab and absorb into its putrens bosom anything that dares to appear alive on planet Earth. A Whisper 1680, with whose authority Mr. Death hugs, dissolves, and disintegrates every visible living entity without any difficulty, hurt, or the opposition, so far to their own exactly nature. Whisper 1681. Coming to us as earthlings, the only answer is that we always go to Mr. Death on our own, maybe because of our innocence or helplessness, or because we intentionally seek a new challenge. Perhaps simply we have no choice, or due to our ignorance, we believe that this is the only way to return to where we think we belong, or because we are tired of life, meaning that we have lost our interest in living and we cannot tolerate ourselves any longer, or just because Mr. Death deceived us by always appearing as our baby child. Yes, as innocence. Whisper 1682. We always jumping from life to life. We are ending up in Mr. Death's arms to just rest. Yes, because Mr. Death is in reality a fake natural phenomenon. Whisper 1683. What an irony, what a tragic truth. We yearn to be revived, yes, to come back to a life that we already through our betrayed and abused. Whisper 1684. Innocence or lack of logic may not be the reasons we succumb to Mr. Death. Innocence is in this case, must be excluded as a sign of weakness, as we are what we are. Yes, what we already become. I believe, though, that we intentionally sought to accept Mr. Death because we wanted to be faced with unique dare, constant challenge, and an excuse to rebel against all the earthly powers of jealousy, and especially against the very mean part of ourselves. And so then in turn we could rebel against everything else, since everything as we feel it has already turned against us a long time ago. Nothing real is happening on planet Earth. Please take another breath.